Curse of the Nun. Not one of the better films I have seen. It's a little bit confusing. Honestly, I would have been a lot more happy if there were some sort of demonic reference or possession. This is just a basic ghost story. Said convent burnt to the ground, and a sister who really didn't value her life too much used it as a means of committing suicide, even though she had been warned that it was a mortal sin. So she is now tied to these grounds, pretty much acting as guardian or protector. We fast forward several years later. A very lovely home has been built over those burnt down grounds, and here for me is the weird part, because there is a family who has been living there X amount of months. Not too many issues going on. You hear the woman and her daughter making reference to the stepfather being clumsy, obviously not realizing that was some sort of paranormal activity which has been going on during their stay. So they are in the process of moving out of the home, and that's when things really get a bit hairy. The nun ghost person, Sister Catherine, ghost person, has decided that she wants the wife lady to stay and take her place because she wants to go to heaven. And she's pretty much pulling a sentinel routine here. It's a little interesting to me. There are a few other film references, especially direct dialogue taken from the first Scream film in one of the early scenes when our main character is trying to call for help because she has become trapped in the home. In the process of this, there is a amateur plumber / ghost hunter who manages to sneak into the house. He has the intention of helping her out, only later to become a turncoat. There's a scene in there where you kind of think, oh well, things turned out all right, or you know, they got away, but that is pretty much our twist. But obviously in these sorts of stories, said people get their comeuppance, so you could only assume what may or may not have happened. It's not too bad a story. I like how the lead character was developed. She was a rehabilitated drug addict who is living with her daughter, obviously from a prior marriage. The husband also had a drug addiction problem. She divorced him while he was in prison. She has moved on and married a decent guy. And he also gets thrown into the mix here, showing up and demanding to see his child. He's aware that the family is moving to another location. How on earth he knows this, I do not know. These strange little plot holes. Every now and again, one catches me and it drives me nuts. But not the best effects, not the best dialogue. I did not enjoy this one as much as I thought I would have, but I definitely wanted to watch a film with a sister, and she was not quite what I was looking for. I would recommend passing on this film. It wasn't my cup of tea, but if you have an inclination towards religious themes or religious horror, you may enjoy it more than I did. But that is pretty much all I have for you guys today, and I will talk to you later.